I thought we just jumped straight in to a brand new Screen Rant. Okay, so this is going to be possibly what's going to be said for the next couple of days. Why a Power Rangers series without Super Sentai is unlikely. Now, I will state this in case I forget much later. The fact is that we have seen the series slowly move away. Basically through Dino Fury and Dino Fury Season 2, we saw that the less of the Sentai was happening quite a lot. And then moving into Cosmic Fury, apart from the Zord fight, there's no Sentai footage. So I believe that what they're trying to do, and this is something that I've been theorizing for quite some time, is that they're trying something completely different to see if it works. And let's say Power Rangers continues after Cosmic Fury, which we don't know if it is or isn't, depends on how Cosmic Fury does or whatnot, then I feel like we could see either their own Megazord footage or no Megazord footage. Again, like people could argue, oh, about the toys, but when you look at the Megazord toys, there's hardly anything out. Anyway, let's talk about this. Why a Power Rangers series without the Super Sentai is unlikely. Although Power Rangers occasionally tweak characters and stories from its parent Super Sentai, why? It's Sentai altogether, not Sentai. Why was the question? But why have you put a dash? Like it makes no sense. I kind of feel like Screen Rant are just making AI stories and then just changing it. Power Rangers series has almost always used footage. It has always used Sentai footage. It's not a almost it. Okay, yeah, no. Apart from Cosmic Fury. Oh god, okay, Super Sentai to adapt the latter show, and is unlikely that this will not happen in the future. As an adaptation from Japanese media to North American television, it's remarkable that this aspect of culture and entertainment can be shared across the international audience, even with the elements changed to suit critical differences. However, with a single season of Power Rangers since 1993, or every single season of Power Rangers since 1993, adapting a series of Super Sentai is reasonable to wonder whether Power Rangers will ever blaze their own tail. The Power Rangers series has almost always, and then it has every single one. Oh, fucking hell. After so many years on the small screen, Super Sentai's role as the interpretation of many Power Rangers iterations has become the hallmark feature of both series. Both Super Sentai and Power Rangers teams of heroes whose use devices transform into color-coded fighters with unique weapons, sidearms, fighting skills, and personal reliable robots. To face off against super villains and monsters. Season 16 of the Japanese superhero mysteries and franchise of Zyuranger. Okay, season 6. Okay, 16. I generally was thinking of something different then. Season 16 of the Japanese superhero hero and franchise Zyuranger served as the inspiration for the first installment of Power Rangers franchise and acted as the groundwork for both Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Okay, yeah, but very too different. I generally think this is all AI generated. I really do. Like, I feel like they're just generating this. Oh, fucking hell. Power Rangers without Super Sentai footage seems unlikely. Now, we're going to wait till Cosmic Fury, because I do believe that Cosmic Fury is going to be something completely different, and if we're going to get something like way different, and also we've got to remember that the stunt team have been working on the show and they've not changed, so they know exactly how to fight. We're going to see stuff, and obviously their new stuff. I love the fact that they're using Dombra's pictures there, because obviously the next picture is obviously from I think, which is it? Okay, yeah, from Cosmic Fury, but we're not there yet. Given the close relationship between Super Sentai and the Power Rangers, it does not seem likely that the two programs will ever be anything other than on a pragmatic level, with the two series often sharing combat sequences between their individually shot personal scenes. The production process is made much smoother with a ready-made fight category that American actors and stunt doubles don't need to learn and rehearse. Well, technically, we've seen the fact that Cosmic Fury has pretty much used most of its original, not, maybe the case of using a slice of Super Sentai footage. So again, the whole point is like, it feels like when they write this, it's like, well, basically the American stunt people are just lazy and boring and they don't have to do anything. really? Like, that's not how I get off it. I feel like they're doing all this stuff. Like, it just baffles my fucking mind how that they're like, oh well, it's ready to made fire, like it's a ready meal. As well as this, having some of the footage already shot and edited aids the American version in being able to release Power Rangers seasons faster, helping them produce almost 30 seasons over the years. Now, I will agree that Saban pretty much was lazy as fuck and would pretty much just do, literally cut in fight scenes and stuff. Occasionally we would get some like banger scenes on its own, but generally Saban was fucking lazy. Disney, not so much at times, but at least, they did their own thing. And then again, Hasbro have been doing a fantastic job on there. But on a crucial level, cultural level, it is also unlikely that Power Rangers will be produced without the aid of Super Sentai footage. After 30 years of the American series adapting from the Japanese one, the relationship has become a hallmark of the series. Now, it's interesting how I keep seeing hallmark, because obviously that's the kind of hand-in-hand thing. So you would kind of think, I do generally think this is AI written. A feature that helps define its aesthetic and roots, from the use of giant robots to historic transformation sequences to Power Rangers Monster of the Week format. The influence of Super Sentai on the Power Rangers is deeply integrated, such as it could be considered insulting the history of both shows of Power. No, it's not going to be. If you literally separated Super Sentai and Power Rangers, I don't think either company would really give a shit. Look at how Super Sentai adapted. When we heard the news of the possible split and that going on, Don Brothers, Zenkaija were completely different. And now even King Oja is again completely different to what it is. Will these three be adapted? Who knows? Would you say that anything before Zenkaija could be done? Yeah. But I don't literally think that, it's going to be like insulting to history of the shows. If you think it's going to be insulting, let me know down below in the comments. But I generally don't really think that at all. I think that it'll be kind of moving on, trying their own thing. Again, Simon says that they have had, with Toei and Hasbro, got a really good working relationship. And if both decide to either part ways or do something completely different, then that's absolutely fine. But I don't think it'd be insulting. If you find it insulting, let me know down below in the comments. Why an original Power Rangers series should happen? Well, we've got Cosmic Fury happening. However, just because the Power Rangers have always adapted Super Sentai does not mean it could not try an original storyline, while still honing its roots. After all, Power Rangers will always be closely tied to the original Japanese program. And in a way, this reads like a fucking AI thing. And I should know, because I've literally asked AI to do this. I wonder if Screen Rant are now just getting AI to write this, and then again, some people are like fact checking, because you'd kind of think that they would talk about, and they may do it in a minute, they may talk about Cosmic Fury, which again, if they'd researched, they would know this. So let's go again. However, just because Power Rangers has always adapted Super Sentai does not mean it could not try an original story while still holding its roots. After all, Power Rangers will always be closely tied to the original Japanese program, and in a way, it always has needed to change its stories to best suit American audience. With some of the best Power Rangers villains as original creations, taking this further by still using the basic concepts of Power Rangers, but creating an original conflict and setting could always allow the creative team behind Power Rangers to create something better. And then it's there. So Alex basically wrote this. No hate to Alex. I really genuinely think that you got AI to write this, because it just seems like there is a whole lot of nothing in this, and it's just words. Like, you could have looked into it, and I don't know if these journalists, if they get something like they have to have, like, say, like 10 articles out per day or something. But I generally kind of think that this is something weird, and how it's not the best. Like, it just feels like this is a whole load of nothing, where you're telling the audience already who know about Power Rangers. And again, I don't think you're going to get like normies coming in going like, oh shit, I need to look for Power Rangers. So I feel like you're just writing this for shits and giggles. And again, I feel like there is a lot of nonsense in this, like maybe like this video, but there's a lot of nonsense and a load of stuff that people already know. Again, we won't know until, say, Cosmic Fury, which is going to be something completely different, if that is going to be all unique, and we know it is, apart from the Sentai footage of the Megazords. It's all going to be unique, and I think that's something that you could have put in here. But anyway, I wanted to make a video on this. I feel like Screen Rant at the moment don't really look into it. And I feel like either they need to sit down and actually have journalists look and research into this properly, regardless of what's going on. So right now, I'm just really frustrated with this because Screen Rant used to be really decent in my eyes, and now it's just going down a bad way because they have to stay on top of stuff. And I can see a lot of people making videos. I would rather go watch a video on Super Sentai or Power Rangers by another YouTuber, or research it myself by using the means of the internet and what material I have here. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Why not become a channel member and help me make some more top quality content? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help does go a long way to support the channel. And if you want to consider helping the channel, then links to my Patreon as well as the channel members are listed below.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。